So we're covered wellness, we're covered resilient leadership, now we're on the last part, which is about how do we make sure that we keep our jobs? How do we future-proof our leadership jobs? So we invited 3 speakers that specialize in 3 topics. Our first speaker on AI, our second speaker on storytelling as influence, and our last speaker on human connections. Are you guys excited to hear from all our 3 speakers? So let me introduce our first speaker, okay? So when it comes to AI, most leaders, they fall into 2 camps. They're either overwhelmed or they're overconfident. But what if you leave a sector where mistakes are not allowed, like finance, insurance, or healthcare? Our next speaker knows exactly what the pressure feels like. Nathan sits in the rare intersection of game design, enterprise AI, and regulated industries. So he doesn't just talk about AI innovation, he actually helps companies implement it on-premise, safely, without compromising compliance. That's a very big part. So, he has worked with global banks, he has worked with hospitals, he equipped leaders to deploy AI, not as a gimmick, but a trusted, secure growth engine. So, let's cut away all the AI hype and ChatGPT. Let's really take a look at how we can implement AI at a commercial enterprise level. So with that, can we invite our AI speaker, Nathan?
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. So I reckon many of you have been using AI recently, right? There's AI news every day, there's AI news everywhere, and everybody is talking about AI. So let's start with a very quick show of hand poll, okay? How many of you have been using AI for the past week? For entertainment purposes? How about for work? Okay, so I see you guys are more into the working sort of AI instead of, creating memes and having fun. And I want to ask the second question, which is, does any one of you here work within compliance or work with compliance? Oh, just one. Okay, so I'm gonna be good friends with you guys. It's not that compliance is, complicated, but everyone has been dealing with compliance ever since, right? And it's not always the best experience in the world. So with all this hype and all these people using AI and everything is going its way, there's so much promise that it is gonna upgrade, it is gonna give you good stuff. According to McKinsey, not my personal research, you're gonna get 50% greater revenue growth, 30%, about 1/3 of cost reductions, and of course, 60% higher shareholder returns. And 78% global enterprises are now leveraging AI. 92% Asia companies plans to increase AI investment. But the question is, how many percent of them are thinking that they are mastered AI's transformational potential? Let's have a guess. Say 20? 20? 10? But actually, it's 1%. It's not even factual data that, I have mastered AI, I've done everything, I know machine learning, I've done all that steps. No, it's just that they feel that they have mastered it. So the truth is that many of us are looking towards it, but not many of us are doing a lot with it. As leaders and managers and masters here maybe, I would like you guys to scan this QR code so that we could get real time, real life, and that is related to you guys, that could provide insights about what you guys would like to automate with AI. So there are 6 different options with writing and documentation. Who likes writing? I'm very, very bad at writing myself. Data analysis, we always deal with numbers, and customer service. Who have customer service problems? I think some of you do, yeah? And content creation or the photo generation that is going on recently. Who likes writing meeting summaries anyways? I don't. And research. I'm currently recently re-educating myself. I'm attending night school. It is great help. So we're gonna see a real-time, real results with our participants that is, coming out, which are to reflect of what we are wanting right now. I see that many of you like writing reports and documentation. There's less people in data analysis. And can I see customer service maybe? No. Okay. So maybe we'll talk more about writing reports and documentations in our presentation, yeah? And about statistics, we've gone through a lot. We've gone through McKinsey statistic. We've gone through real life statistics. How about let's get ourselves into using AI? We're now having 43 non-VPN required, Hong Kong, and it works. But read this list later because we're gonna go through it right now. We have conversational and content creation, starting with Perplexity. That's a lot of research. POE, I think the most famous one in Hong Kong. And then we have Microsoft Copilot because everyone has Microsoft and compliance likes it a lot. And then we have the Chinese AI army, DeepSeek, Weixin, Alibaba, and the rest. Going on to AI video, animation, and 3D. We have Minimax, we have video creation, we have Runway, Loom, Recraft, Canva. I think you guys know these ones. And then we have designs and presentations. We have Gamma, we have Canva, we have Love Art. Have you guys heard of this one? It's actually quite good. We have been having an experience of Love Art, and it's really doing an agentic AI design process where there's a lot of work that it could do. But of course, it's in a very early stage. The results are manageable. And then we have productivity and specialized tools. We have Notion, we have Grammarly, we have Monkeylearn, we have Zapier, we have Calendly, we have Otter, we have Presto. There is so much stuff. Do you guys feel overwhelmed when you see news that pops up that tells you, OpenAI is having new models, and then, Gemini is getting out their new image generation? There's always not enough time for you to catch up. As an AI trainer myself, I gotta go on the stage and tell people that I know AI, right? But actually, I'm quite overwhelmed too. Because there's no way that you could catch up with a machine that doesn't sleep, doesn't need rest, and doesn't feel stressed at all. And that's why we need Carbon, So we're gonna showcase you guys 2 real-life tools that I am using myself instead of going through everything and catching up to each and every new trend. And it's gonna be the research tool Perplexity and our presentation tool, Gamma. So I want every one of you to take out your phones, your device, whatsoever, start counting with a stopwatch. After I go to the next slide, okay? We're gonna figure out how long it is gonna take for us to create a full-on pitching deck for Hong Kong's FinTech trend 2025. Cool? And by the way, I hope I am sponsored by these 2 companies, but I have done so much free marketing for them that I feel like I'm obligated to be paid, but still, I'm not sponsored, damn. So let's start with Perplexity, and then up we go, we paste in the query, we start the query, and then answers start popping up. We have 11 sources already, and answers already out. And then we could scroll down, view the whole thing, and we could click even on sources, and it comes up instantly. And the best thing is that there is even follow-up questions that you could go into if you are too lazy to type the next one. And now we're gonna copy the whole answer without doing any sorts of formatting whatsoever at all. Go into Gamma, paste in the answer, scroll down, no editing, no whatsoever. We're gonna continue with our prompt. But of course, good things takes time. And with the prompt page, we can choose how condensed our text is. We want it minimal, we want it to be in English, and of course, we want it to look good. So we will choose a pretty template. And now with our templates, language all set, let the magic begin. Still counting, right? You're still on your stopwatches. And with the click of the button, it starts doing its work. We have big numbers, we have beautiful layouts, we have timelines. It is happening real time. Although it is a recording, but still, you can do this at home for free, no VPN, no credit card, and no sponsor yet. And you can see the arrows, and that's it. Let's stop our stopwatches. How long does it take? Minute 50. Not even 2 minutes. Can we give a round of applause to the one who brought you this tool? Me? So with so much good and so much efficiency in whatever the heck that we're doing, why hasn't AI penetrated the workforce? What is the challenge? What is going on? According to BCG, only 25% company sees significant AI value. Why? It's sometimes because of compliance uncertainties, not pinpointing you guys, and cultural resistance, because Hong Kong people doesn't like change. We're still using Octopus for whatever the heck that is. And then we have inadequate change management. Please hire me. And we have security concerns, So I have worked with actually a MNC, a multinational company, last 2 weeks, where they are having their accounting team in Hong Kong, and they're having other departments overseas. The challenge is that they have 20 different aging accountants, some of them which are Gen Zs, some of them are more experienced, and they are handling really sensitive financial data that they could not share or upload to Perplexity, the compliance nightmare. And they are having really strict compliance requirements, and it is very time-consuming to create reports and data processing. And the day before I was doing the corporate training with them, I got a WhatsApp message. Our company is now strictly only using Copilot, and the other AI tools used within the premise of the office are prohibited. It was somewhere around 5 p.m. and I was finalizing with the training PowerPoint. And that's when I started to pivot, and still, great results. We have 75% faster reports, we have 0 compliance violation, and 2 times faster analyzing speed. And this is no coincidence, because Deloitte has achieved similar results, having half their processing time, not speed, and enhancing security via controlled implementation. What's the framework then? How can we do that? Why leaders are getting better results with this framework? So we start with scanning. We want to find stuff that are highly repetitive and that they are with low-risk data. You don't want to, spread all your company data and knowledge out on the internet. And of course, you want to have clear goals and someone who is already doing something about it. Champions. And we want to armor your AI solution. End-to-end encryption, role-based controls, and compliance guardrails. After we have done with the technical side of things, we start to go into people. We want to foster human oversight. Does anyone of you know about AI ethics? Is that a common thing in Hong Kong? Not really, right? So I reckon there is a lot that we could do with fostering human foresight and developing human review requirements and training programs. That's what I do. Come to me, okay? It's ad time for me. And of course, with what we have done with the previous 3 steps, we can expand what works. We can document them, we can create new SOPs, we can scale strategically. The same framework is here to help you guys to find low-risk pilots and create a really strong encryption that armors your solutions. And of course, we want to foster people to use it and expand it, maybe, to other places. And with real life, out-of-the-box solutions, there's Olama, there's Docker, and there's H2O.ai. If you're interested, do come to me and I might tell you more about how we can do it on-premise and achieve 80% of cloud capabilities with 100% data control. The AI wave is coming and we're feeling it. So the future belongs to the people who moves first, always. Hong Kong is a fast city. We're always about efficiency. We're always about how we can do things faster. And of course, with compliance, we have to move securely. The gap is real from McKinsey, and it is growing. So this competitive advantage that is delaying in Hong Kong is no longer delayable. Apply the SAFE framework today and learn more about how you can use AI in your organization. Thank you
so much. Thankfully, we are doing this live. Otherwise, we think that it's an AI avatar. Right?
Yeah.
It's so perfectly orchestrated. In fact, when I was listening to me, it reminds me of another conference. It was a future conference. One of the speaker, I don't know if you've heard of him, Mitchell Kaku. He looks a little bit like the Back to the Future professor. And he said this. He said that the world today is no longer about the big fish eating the small fish. It's the fast fish eating the slow fish. Right, so I really like what you said, that we need to adopt it fast. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right. The next skill, let's go ahead and get into the skill.